Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. So this is funny. This is actually a take 2 of this video that I started. As you can see, I've done some folding already, and then I got to the point where I was scratching my head and I had to go back and watch the video again. But let me start from the beginning. So basically, I was interested in doing some sort of like a folio or like a fold over album or something like that, a journal. And I watched so many different folio types of journals and wraparounds and all that good stuff. And there were so many like just really super cool folios. But some were, a little bit more advanced than, my skill set or my patience has to be able to do it. So I wanted to find a video that was a little bit more beginner friendly, and I did find one, and that's what this is. And when I started my other video, this is just a regular 8.5 by 11 piece. We did the scoring, and then when I started folding the things, I realized this isn't what hers looked like. And I couldn't figure out what there was an extra piece here, but according to my scores that she listed on her screen, these are all the scores. But when I went back, I did notice that this score right here, or this whole little flap, she cut it off. So this was actually the front cover. So it was almost like, you know what I mean? So when you opened it, this flap wasn't there. So then I thought, okay, well, let's just... we're going to take off the flap so we can, do what I wanted to do with the folio, but we're going to do something different because she cut off this flap and then she used this to make like a waterfall right here and pockets. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something different, I think. So let me cut this first, just so we get this out of the way. And actually, I really should also tell you what I scored at, because I keep forgetting that. You know what? I need to sort of ink the edge just a little bit so I know where the edge is. So when I cut, oopsies, I'm making a mess. I'm cutting correctly. Okay, so now, yeah, see, so that's how the folio was. Now, of course, you're supposed to cut off a piece from here too. Which we will. I just want to see what height I want it to be, because hers was, I forget what it was, but it was really small. It was a small one, and that's what kind of made me gravitate towards it, because I love the smaller things. So we'll figure out what size that way we want to do. We'll also have to figure out this. So without jumping ahead, I just want to show you also the paper pad that I'm using. It's called the Book Club. It's Craftsmith, one of the deals that you get at Michael's. And I mean, it's really cute, like light color, like fun color paper, all about books and reading and everything. So this is the paper I'm going to use. Let me also show you the score lines that I did, since I did it in the first video and I had to stop that. So with the sheet in the paper on your scoreboard, you're going to do, I'll show you right here, you do 3, 3, 3 1/4, then you jump up to 6 1/4, 6 1/2, then you jump up to 9 1/2, and 9 3/4. So that's each little gusset here is a 1/4 inch, here, here, and here. So it's 3, 3 1/4, then you jump to 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 9 1/2, and then 9 3/4. And this is the little fold over that is going to be like kind of like the closure. So now, with that being said, let's actually first decide what size we want. So as it stands right now, this is 8.5, because it's an 8.5 by 11 piece. So let's kind of play around with the size. If we go down to maybe if it was like a 5 or 6, I'm thinking 5. I don't know. So it would be 5. Or do we do 6? You know what? Let's do 6, and if we want, we can always cut it down. I'd rather cut more in the end than, you know, cut too much. So I'm actually going to take my bigger scoreboard so I can see. And we are just going to cut off, what did I say, 6. So it's going to go to 6. And I'm going to cut that off. So now, yeah, that's cute. I like this size. So then we have to do this at 6 too, because we're going to do something with this. And then we have all these little bits and pieces that we can also do something with as well. But first, I think we should decide where we're going to put this. So if this is the journal, and you open it, and then we're going to have the pages here, because it is going to be a journal. But what am I going to do with this? Like, it could be... Or, I mean, also, it could just be like this, all right? So, and we could trim it more here. So the journal will be here, so the pages will be here, and then this will open, and we could have pockets on that side. That's actually a good idea. But what I want to do is I'm going to trim this just a tad bit more because I don't want it right up against the score line. So let's do, honestly, let's do 1/4 off of there, just so we have enough room. And I'm also going to do, no, hold on. Okay, I'm just going to make sure. So if we line it up here, if we do it just so, see, now there's plenty of room. Okay, actually that's perfect. So let's finish putting the base together, and then, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to miter these corners so that way, you know, when you're putting it down here, there's nothing excess that sticks out. So I'm just going to take a little chomp off there and a little chomp off there. That way, see, so when it goes here and here, it will be perfect. All right, so what I want to do is I need some glue. And let me guess, I'm going to need my trusty old paper clip. Yep, because I don't feel any air coming out. So again, like I said, I mean, this is, I'd like to take you along with me while I'm doing this project. It's not going to necessarily be a tutorial. I think of it more as like a craft along, because I'm crafting, and if you like what I'm doing, you can craft along with me. Alrighty, so let's get this down. And I want to make sure it's as close to the edge as can be without going over, which there it is. And let me just show you. See, I don't know if you can see, but see how when you kind of clip the corners, it is better, because sometimes it goes too far to the corner, then you can, you know, it sticks up, and we don't want that. All right, so there we go. So that will be where all the like little pockets will be. Maybe we'll do a little decoration here, and that will kind of be closed. And then the journal will be sewed into this part right here, this gusset here. And then the pages will be here. This will close, and then we'll do a closure. She did Velcro, and I probably will do Velcro too. I think I don't mind. And, you know, of course the back, and maybe we can put a little pocket on the back or something. And then there it is. All right, guys, so this is the base. I think this is a good place to stop now. Because after this, what I want to do is go through the paper pad, kind of select the papers that, oh, actually, you know what? How many? Oh, it's only been 9 minutes. You know what? Let's select the paper now. Why not, right? All right, so keeping in mind that it is smaller, let's first see what we can do about the cover. And sometimes I like to look at the outside too, because sometimes they have nice pictures. And I want to do pages like this. And oh yeah, I am in camera. I'm just doing it sideways so I can see it, but so you can see it too. So let's just take a look through. This would be like a good maybe back sheets possibly. I mean, I love these, all these different, oh, I think we might cut out some of these to put in the pockets. That's really nice too. I mean, look at this one, favorite reads, and you can like list stuff there. But look at, these are really cute. Okay. Oh, and this one right here, book club. That's actually, I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can see it. Might be something nice for right here. Or, oh, all right, let's keep going. I like pages like this too. I like pages like this too, and this too. Oh my goodness. All right, so this probably not so much, only because the font and the lettering is really big, and this is such a tiny space that it probably really wouldn't do it justice. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. These are probably a little bit too big for the little book, so probably not that. But like stuff like this is good for just the backgrounds. This again, as much as I love the picture, I think it's just too big. I mean, unless I did the back, I mean, it could be. Again, like this is a little too big, but stuff like this might work. So we're looking for the color though first. I really like this too. This is too big. You know what? Hold on. Let me just take this aside, just because that was one of the ones that I liked. And what was the other one that I thought maybe? Oh, but this is a little, it's a little big. But I thought maybe one of these possibly for the cover also. All right, so that we know this one is too big. And this is nice. This is nice, nice. I mean, oh. These will be, I think, good for the inside. All right, so, and then these are kind of too big, too big, too big. All right, so let's kind of decide maybe what the cover should be. So now, all right, so say we did this as a cover. I also feel like, and then let's just cut out this just because I want to see kind of what it might look like. Like kind of, we can play around, and I know it's a little bit bigger than we need, but we can always cut it down. So if we had something, but no, I think it's too busy. And I think this might be too busy for the front. It's almost like, oh wait, all right, hold on. So, okay. Where was, I saw like a pinky pink. I think like this, but hold on. I know that you can't see what I'm doing, but trust the process. Oh. Okay, so if we do something kind of like this, just as a plain background, and then we can build on top of this. And then, hold on, let's just see what other, I mean, this is kind of cool. This one here, but then you wouldn't want it against a pink background. Oh, but we could do it. All right, you know what? Let's just cut this out. Hold on, I need my bigger scissors. Oh gosh, I'm so not good at fussy cutting. So let me roughly cut, and then we'll try to cut. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna do our best, It's these round corners that always get me. I mean, it's not too bad if I'm fussy cutting and it's just straight lines. I mean, I'm pretty okay with straight lines. Not the best, okay. But when it comes to these corners and the rounding, it's just, you would think it's not that hard, and I don't know. It's like, I want to say it's like I can't cut a straight line, but it's really not straight. It's like circular, and it drives me batty bananas. Okay, I think I did not so bad. Okay, so this actually could go right here. That would be cute. A plain background, you know, like this, but not the pink, because obviously pink on pink, that wouldn't really look good. And then maybe something here, which I don't know what yet. All right, let's pause for a second. No, I mean, not really pause. I'm just thinking. All right, so we got to stay away from the pink. Let me turn this sideways again so we can all see. And it's kind of like, oh, let's see. I don't actually know. I don't want words. However, maybe that's too busy. That's just, no. I'm thinking possibly this, so let's just take this out, because it's basically the same thing as the pink one that I was looking at. It's just the teal or bluish green. We also have this, but I don't know if I like, I think I like the other one better. Nope. That's the pink. Oh goodness, okay. So what do we have at the ends? No. That's for the inside. All right, so I think we're gonna go with this, and let's just take a little look-see and see how this would be looking. So it'd be like that, and then we'd have this. I think that's gonna be okay. But then the question is, what do we do with this strip here? And that is such a good question, because it's, see, like this, it would be too busy because we have words and we have words. So it has to almost be something that's not, I mean, maybe, I had another one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. But also, see, too, it has to match this. This one, I think, would be more to matching. Am I even in frame? I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not. Here. Maybe, possibly this one. So let's put that as a possibility. Because it has to be kind of like something that matches, and it doesn't, like, contrast it. This one... I don't know, only because I don't want the words in the words. I think actually, the more that I'm looking now, I think what we have already is good. No. Okay. So we're going to do this, and this. I think that actually is going to be really nice. Because also, look, there's a little teacup. Here's a teacup. So it kind of like goes with a books and tea type thing. All right, perfect. And then we'll take this and we will put the back here on there. So that will be actually really good. All right, so that will be the front. And then when we get into the inside, I'll probably do the same book. Oh, actually, no. We should have, I think, all here one paper. So again, let me just see. I mean, see, like, I really like this, but at the same time, we're already kind of using something, and I like this, which would be really great because it's really plain. But here we go. At the same time, say it all with me, I kind of want something cool, like, you know, even like this, because it has all the different types, you know, mystery, memoir, folklore, poetry, classic, you know. I think I'm going with this unless we find something that I like better. But, I mean, this is cool too. But, hold on. But, you know, like something like this is also cool. Oh my gosh, decisions, decisions, decisions. I can't take it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, did we say these are too big? Yeah, kind of. But I bet we could do something with these for the inside. But see, look at this one. That's nice too. I also like this, but maybe I like it because it's pink. Oh, and I love this. Man, oh man. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do I do? So, it's a toss-up now. Well. So the inside is either going to be this or it's going to be this. Gosh. Oh, wait a minute. But we're also putting pockets there. So, do we want something? This is busy. And I'm thinking, I know exactly what I'm thinking. This is going to be the outside of the signature that we're going to sew in. This will be like, you know, perfect. Okay. And then this is going to be here because if we do put pockets here, it's like it's words, but it's not really blocking pictures, if that kind of makes sense to you. So that's going to be good. Okay. I think we're actually going to stop here because I'm going to get my papers organized, and then when we come back in the next video we will start putting the papers on the cover and kind of figure out where everything fits. So yes, so this is actually a perfect place to stop, and I'll come back with the, you know, with the next video, the next step. So yes. I'm so indecisive, oh my goodness. But anyways, guys, I hope you are going to join me for this series. I hope it gives you some more inspiration to make something a little bit different. Also, what I am going to do is I will leave a link to the YouTube channel that I got the base from, just in case you want to see the way she does it, because it is different than what I'm doing here. So I give one take, but I kind of played off of her take. So if you want to see the original where I saw it, I'll definitely leave the link below to the video so you guys can go check it out too. But if you're thinking or you're wondering the next project that you should do, I think this is going to be a fun, pretty straightforward, hoping easy project that I think we can do together. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say to you, but I keep saying, I think. Well, I think I am done thinking. And I was going to say one more thing. I think I am not going to use a, when I do the edges, I'm going to use a pink-ish color because, oh, I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Well, we'll revisit that when it's time to ink the edges. But I'm trying to do other colors other than my normal browns and, you know, all those vintagey colors. But anyways, so yeah, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy what I've done so far. Definitely stay tuned for the next video and for the rest of the videos as we put this little folio together and we brainstorm together. But this is it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.